Right, hello everyone, Ian here, how you doing today? Today, I am back once again. I did have a little sleep, so yeah, I'm more wide awake now. And yeah, 17 seconds in and there's already one person watching. Definitely a stalker. Oh great, now two people. But yeah, that doesn't matter at the minute. Yeah, we are gonna, of course, be watching some more chills, like I said earlier. Nothing really much out, nothing else to say. Oh great, now there's 0 people. Yeah, now... I don't know. Don't know. Yeah, there's nothing else to say apart from let's get into it. Oh, for God's sake, I didn't mean to open that. Cool, great, whatever.
I almost can't analyze these scary videos because they could be too much for you to handle. Get ready. Number 11. A truck dash cam captures somebody scrambling across an unlit highway without a flashlight or any reflective clothing. A bad choice for sure. The truck is...
Whoa, hold on. Why is there a white... Hold on. Why is there a major white line underneath? WTF. I thought I sorted this out. I thought I sorted it out. WTF. Oh, that is actually really annoying. Dude, come on. For real? Hold on, I need to make the screen bigger. Give me a minute. What the hell? When did this major white line come in? Oh, what the Getting annoying. Ow. Right, how is that? Okay, that is even worse than before. How's that? Let me look at the live stream. That looks alright, actually. How's that? Let me look at the live stream. Anyway, let's start again and hope that there won't be any mess ups this time.
I almost can't analyze these scary videos because they could be too much for you to handle. Get ready. Number 11. A truck dash cam captures somebody scrambling across an unlit highway without a flashlight or any reflective clothing. A bad choice for sure. The truck is going too fast to do much of anything, but at 14 seconds, you can see the front hood dip a little as the driver slams on his brakes. Played frame by frame, the man only makes it to safety with one step to spare, leaving the trucker grabbing his chest, with one of the scariest moments on his life caught on camera. Luckily, everyone was alright.
Hold on. I just want to say, why was there a guy in the middle of a highway or road or whatever it is in the first place? Like, I don't understand that. Why was there a bloke in the middle of a highway or road, whatever the hell it is, in the first place? Like, what the hell? I mean, I'd understand if he's escaping from, I don't know, a nasty person or whatever, but apart from that, there's no other excuses really. Like, come on. I mean, there might be, but I just can't think of any off the top of my head at the minute. But why? I don't understand. Like, what the hell?
Number 10.
I'm going to fit in my own locker. Look what I just did. No, this isn't my locker.
What was meant to be a funny video becomes a claustrophobic nightmare after this student gets trapped in a small gym locker by accident. Her friend closed the door thinking she would just tell her the combination to let her back out, not knowing it was someone else's locker who had been left open. The next part is kind of confusing, so I will do my best to explain. I think her friends don't believe that this isn't her locker because they demand to know what her combination is before doing anything else.
I already told you, it's 45, 25, 41.
Only when her combination doesn't work do they believe her, which is something I hope my friends would never do to me. Anyway, I guess the locker doesn't belong to anyone in her gym class because by the end of the video, there's a bunch of girls gathered around trying to figure out how to solve this without letting the teacher know. And if you thought the whole thing was one big skit, her trembling voice and real tears says otherwise.
It's literally so hot in here, please get me out.
Okay, go get the teacher.
They all realize this is kind of getting serious and stop recording from there, which probably means that they did have to go get an adult for help. Number 9.
Why? Why would you think that was a good idea in the first place? Why? You're an idiot if you think that's a good idea. That is literally like putting yourself in the washing machine and then someone else coming in, throwing in a bunch of clothes, not seeing you, and turning the washing machine on. Or the tumble dryer. Either one. That's still bad. Like, why? Why would anyone? Oh, you're such an idiot. You're an absolute idiot if you seriously thought locking yourself in someone else's locker was a good idea.
A woman gets onto an elevator, not knowing that this will probably be the last ride of her life. Almost as soon as the doors close, she starts feeling distressed and sways in place. She drops her bag and becomes so disoriented that she has to lean against the door for support. By the end of the ride, she is also clearly out of breath and in a completely different state of mind than just moments prior. She doesn't even pick her bag up as she stumbles out of the elevator into a lobby space. She staggers about halfway through the room before she becomes exhausted and slowly lowers herself face down onto the cold floor. She doesn't move for a long time, and then something impossible happens. The elevator reclaims her. An unseen force grabs her foot and drags her back through the elevator's waiting doors. If anybody manages to recognize this hotel, please let me know where this occurred and what happened next, because this video has me terrified.
I don't know why, but I feel like that might have been faked. It looked like it was faked. I don't know why, but I just get a big feeling that that was faked, because why? How on earth is that possible? Like, I don't understand. Like, I really don't understand. I genuinely feel like that might have been faked.
Number 8.
Oh, for God's sake. Are you flipping serious? I just realised a lot of the bottom half of the screen has been cut off. Oh. Good thing I'm using the light mode of YouTube and not the dark mode of YouTube. Some weirdos, I tell ya. Is that? Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. I see why it looked weird at first. Oh, and let me continue the video.
A barbecue.
Okay, that's good surrounding. That's good. Is there a black patch there, or like, I don't know. Let me look at the live stream real quick. Why is this live stream so delayed? Like, I mean, there's nothing that could be done really, but okay, let me put it on full screen so I can actually have a proper look. Anything? Okay. Not as far as I can see, so it looked like the entire screen is being captured, but just to make sure, I'm gonna have a look on my phone to see if there's any errors or whatever. Look. Anything? Okay. I can see, so it looked like this part of the screen on this side over here looked like it can be a little bit more cropped and stretched, just by like a smidge. Literally not even an inch. That should, hopefully, okay, no, it is quite a bit actually. And then whoa, what the flipping hell's... I'm sorry, but what the flipping hell's just happened there? I did not touch that, and all of a sudden it does that. What the flipping hell? Ah! Why did it just do that? What the hell? Why the hell did it just randomly do that? The top and bottom half is fine, it's just these side bits here that I need to crop properly. Number 8. Okay, that's alright. Yeah, the top and bottom half is definitely okay, it just looks kind of weird. Oh, fudge. I don't know why it cropped it like that. I mean, that was a bit odd on why it just did it like that, like did that weird thing, but... Right, let's... Yeah, I'm gonna have to stretch the screen, which I kind of didn't want to. Literally by inches, that's all. Literally by inches. How does that look? How does that look? I'm looking on my phone right now. I'm looking on my phone to see how this actually looks. Yeah, a little bit more on this side can be yeah. Good thing I'm looking on my phone then, so I want it to cover the entire screen with no like black marks or freakouts or whatever. Right, that seems to look okay, so I'm gonna unclick edit scene, get off of the live stream and hopefully continue.
Barbecue party is cut short. This video has me terrified. Number 8. A barbecue party is cut short when a hawk scoops a snake out of the grass. You might be wondering how that could be enough to stop a barbecue, and it's not. But what happens next is... the snake somehow gets away unharmed, but I think the whole incident could be special effects. The hawk doesn't really have any reason to drop the snake, and I don't think it would fly so low to a group of people when there are plenty of other nearby trees to take its meal snake to. Also, hawks have razor sharp talons, yet this snake seems visibly intact as it gets away. Then again, maybe I just don't want for this to actually be real. Number 7. Illsight is a channel that bends all of the rules, and that's why it might be too much for you to handle. They scaled a crane in Hong Kong just in time to see the sun come up. As they grab yellow bar after yellow bar, Illsight hears a pop from above and prepares himself for the worst.
Whoa.
Under a thin coat of paint is a ladder rung brittle with rust that snaps under his friend's weight, and if one section of the ladder is like this, the rest probably isn't much better. The upper portions are even more weather beaten, and at 6 minutes and 41 seconds, his hands are covered in rust. They spend some time getting a few shots at the top, and then they have to do it all over again on the...
Why does he look like that kid from It? Legit, why does he look like a slightly older version of that, the kid that stutters a lot from It? Oh, what was his name? Characters in It. Beverly, oh, what was his name? Bill, that's his name. Why does he look like... Oh. Yeah, why does he look like Bill from It? The kid that was climbing that ladder. I did not mean to shut the flipping thing down. Oh, come on! Again! Flipping advert!
I almost...
Absolutely despise adverts, I really do.
rust down, this time without the luxury of seeing where the rusty spots are before stepping on them. I don't think I could ever do something like this because I have a fear of heights. Even watching this video is frightening for me. Number 6. Look straight ahead and tell me if you can see anything in the water. I couldn't at first, but Matt certainly can.
I had to paddle away from him. Oh, he's coming towards me.
Swimming up to Matt is one of the oldest predators on Earth, something that could easily grab an overhanging limb and drag you straight under. The curious alligator carves a direct path to Matt's boat to try and test out its potential prey. If Matt panics and flips his boat here, I have little doubt that the alligator would make a quick meal out of him in seconds while floating and exposed.
Back the up.
Instead, Matt keeps his calm and paddles a short distance to the shore. Even then, Matt stays put and doesn't dare exit, and for good reason. The alligator patiently waits like it knows he has to get out eventually, which makes me wonder if it has learned this trick from a previous experience. Matt turns off the camera because he knows he might be seconds away from fending off the alligator with his paddle. We don't get to see how this one ends, so you'll have to ask him how he got out alive. Hopefully, he's still around to answer. Number 5. This 90s family vacation video from the Grand Canyon shows Casey here.
Hold on, what video was it? Matt works. S-H-E-R-E. S-H-E-R-E. Is this the same guy? I don't think it is. Alright then, so how can we ask him oh, and then this.
Hopefully he's still video from the Grand Canyon. Shows Casey here, who is determined to enjoy the view on his own terms.
Here, stay with Daddy. Here.
No, this down.
Casey's sister is poking her foot in a hole, and then without warning, here comes Casey.
Sit down.
Oh, it changes. There, all the seats.
Casey!
His mother watches in horror as the boy runs towards the hole with an unbalanced waddle of a toddler, and the section of fence that would have caught appears to have broken off long ago. I'm not sure if he was definitely going to fall off. According to the description, Casey's dad rushed forward and saved his kid in the last second. He looks like he is standing too far away to do anything, but I guess he's really only a few adrenaline-fueled steps away. Number 4. A YouTuber named Music Is Win is looking for inspiration to play the guitar, so he decides to go on the roof to put things into a new perspective. I don't know if it made him any better at guitar, but after what happened next, it might give him a newfound appreciation for life. His foot gets caught on something we can't see, but I think it was a shingle because they stick up just high enough to catch a shoe. He gets up and recovers with an awesome guitar solo, and I'm glad he did because gravel, rock, and wood doesn't make for a comfortable landing. Number.
Oh, come on. 11 videos I almost can't show you. You can show us that, 'cause all he did was trip. I mean, even if he did land on the floor, I'm pretty sure he would have been fine. So it didn't look like it was that much of a height, of a high fall. Anyway, I mean, I could have fell on it and I would have been fine, no problem. I mean, like, look. I mean, that doesn't even look like that. If he was up there, maybe then that might have been a problem. But from down there, that don't look like too much of a long drop anyway, so looks perfectly fine.
Dead because gravel, rock, and wood doesn't make for a comfortable landing. Number 3. YouTube has a real problem with challenges, and here's why. One of the earliest trends was to try and swallow a mouthful of cinnamon with no water. Just watch what happens to Zoe, Boise, and T. I feel like I need to tell you that doing this could end your life. They can't hold it in and the dust starts flying, and that's when airways get clogged. As he becomes unable to breathe, listen to the sound of air rush back into his lungs. Thankfully, he's alright, but that was a close one. Number 2, a YouTuber named...
I had to skip that because that was just disgusting to look at. Blech.
Silent X Snails is having a bad day on his way to work that's about to get worse. First, he drops his phone on the highway, and then a simple mistake almost takes his life. I want to know who you think was at fault here. Silent X Snails is trying to drive between the cars, called lane splitting, which is legal where he lives in California. The driver doesn't have their turn signal on way in advance, so I guess Silent X Snails must have missed it because he doesn't seem to slow down. He does come out from behind this flatbed truck, so I can understand why the driver didn't see him. But at the same time, I think they should have double-checked their side mirror before changing lanes to avoid this exact kind of scenario. Before we get to number 1, my name is Chills, and if you're curious about what I look like in real life, music fact that button and the bell I upload every Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Number 1. A monster wearing street clothes keeps its head low, but long talons give away its non-human appearance. It unsuccessfully tries to hide its hands when it sees the camera. When the person recording encounters it again, this time in the light, Its feet are normal looking, which is strange when its hands were so deformed. It's probably a costume. When I first came across these clips, it was when I was watching a top 10 list about witches. I thought something about it, mostly the camera work and the lighting, looked a little too professional, so I did some digging and found the source. This is from a short horror film called The Moonlight Man, directed by filmmaker Danny Donahue. I know you already like scary movies if you're watching this video, so I linked it for you in the description. In my opinion, it was definitely worth watching. I just wanted Danny Donahue to get the credit he deserves for making this viral video, but most of all, if you've ever seen this video on another channel and thought it was real, it's not, and now you know its true source.
It looked faked. It looked faked from the second I saw it anyway. So, I mean, I didn't even know it was a movie. I've never heard of it. That's why I weren't laughing. I was just like, good God, why does that look so fake? So, yeah. Anything else? No. I had a little nap earlier, but I still feel tired. Yeah. You know, I don't know what else to do, so should I just end the stream here? What else can I do or talk about? My granddad got his hair cut today, thanks to my mum. She made him look like me when I had basically no hair. I don't know what else to say or do, so yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching this live stream. I hope you enjoyed this live stream. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Like, comment and subscribe. Make sure to hit the bell icon so you guys get notified on when I upload or live stream. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next live stream. Bye.